What's up, everybody? Welcome to the video. Thank you for the click. We are going to be talking about KC Ranked right now because honestly, KC Ranked is tough. It is really tough to get used to because typically in Ranked, I'd say you want to be watching your shot clock. By the time you first shoot, you have about 30 seconds to a minute max where you have to close out that fight. And you're really going to be pushing and moving up on damage. On KC right now, unless you're getting lucky, managing third parties, and being super efficient and never going down, it's really hard to push squads because you're getting grief from across the map. It's really tough to recover, and it's honestly the freest KP if you are the ones being aggressive, especially in the early to mid rounds, and then even in the late rounds. It's just the way that it's happening with the loot pool this season. 30-30s, charged rifles, you name it, it's griefing. There's people just chilling and griefing. And honestly, it's not what we wanted to do. I don't do that kind of gameplay. I never pick up that shit. But honestly, if you want free KP on KC right now, this is what you need to do. First off, don't land contested. If you land contested, you're going to get third party. Rotate hard for zone. Second off, you don't want to get stuck in zone. Zone 1 now hits just as hard as zone 2. Number 3, fight on your rotations. Don't take every fight that you see. You don't need that KP. You can honestly get there. But all the squads that you are finding annoying, you just gotta be that squad if that's what's happening. If you're trying to do what you were doing before and it's not working because you're getting griefed and you're getting third party, then make sure that you are the squad that is griefing and third partying in ranked right now. Be that shyster, be that shitter. Just do it. It'll gain you points. At the end of the day, that's what you want to do. If you want certain goals, if you want to gain and do this and that. All these guns, all these things are in the game for a reason. If you want to revtane, do it if that's what you want to do. Don't worry about what other people think about you because you're doing it. Just play the game, have fun, and gain some RP here on KC. It is sweaty out there, guys. It is sweaty.
Watch someone pull up behind me here.
Legend meta for KC Ranked right now, honestly, is anything with a Newcastle. It's going to give you a ton of cover. And if you are going to be running this ranged griefing meta, you're going to want a Loba on your team. You're going to want to never run out of ammo, never run out of heals, and you're going to constantly want to make sure that you have all the scopes and attachments that you need to grief at that long range, and then also to be covered with your close range weapons when you do get pushed, or if you are pushing or breaching a building. The other legend that you should have is probably something rotational so that you can get there, or something that is a scan legend. You can mix up the meta. We were running in this video a Fuse, a Pathfinder, and a Loba, which didn't necessarily give us any protection other than Fuse's ult and Knuckle Clusters allowed us to push really well and to section off areas, so we were actually able to gain a lot of RP. I think if we had maybe not Pathfinder, we could have had someone else that had some movement, or if not Fuse, someone like Newcastle to give us some more defense, Rampart or something like that. We could have done a hell of a lot more with our end games and got some more dubs just by controlling space a little bit more with those legends. But that is what's going to be your legend meta right now. If you are kind of doing this griefing strat, you need to make sure that you have that Loba for the loot, the rotational character, and then some sort of character with an ult. It could be a Horizon, which would allow you to get that verticality as well as have an ult to push squads as well. Big shout out to Machin and a delicious mango for this session. It was a ton of fun. I played with Mango a few times in the past. He's absolute beauty, and it was my first time playing with Machin. We had a great session. We gained 1,000 RP in a little under 4 hours, and we just fragged out, guys. We played a lot of range. We did this kind of griefing strat and trolling because we found that it worked, and it was happening to us. And at the end of the day, we want to all play like the pros. We want to be aping with close range weapons and just being super efficient and fighting off third parties and this and that. But at the end of the day, when you're going up against those teams and that's all you're going up against, sometimes you're going to win and sometimes you're going to lose. But running this strat is going to be way more consistent in ranked right now. And that's not what they want you to be doing because it's going to be ruining their games as well. I hope you found this video interesting, maybe useful. I hope you gained some RP. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Thank you.